Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for all your likes, shares and subscribes. This is going to be a weekly message for August the 23rd to the 29th. If it resonates, please like, share and subscribe. If not, there's an August reading up, there's a bonus read for August, there's spirit messages up, there's a weekly up for this week, and there's also timeless spirit messages on a playlist if that helps you any. But we're going to get the gist of the message. I'll do a 9-card spread, I'll clarify if needed, and we'll get a fairy message at the end. So Spirit, please show me the message for Capricorn today. Thank you. To the sea. This is forward movement. This is 7, this is spiritual, this is believing in your journey and going with the flow type energy. Anything is possible. If you believe it, you will see it. It's about venturing out. Having the confidence to venture out. It's trusting in the journey you're on. Perfect timing. Things happen in perfect timing. Divine timing here. So it's the perfect time for forward movement. Going with the flow. And yes. So if there's a situation that you're considering, now's the time to go with it. Your intuition's correct. We'll take these cards. We'll see what this is about. There's the Hanged Man. Oh dear. Judgment card. They're jumping out. Spirit. Oh, give me a minute. The Tower card. Don't panic. The Empress card. Beautiful energy there. Central energy, please. End of a cycle, there we go, the 10 of Swords, beg your pardon. The 8 of Wands. The 7 of Pentacles. Oh, too many, far too many. Strength card. And the 5 of Cups card. So what we've got at the centre of this reading is we've got a 10, which is great news, because this is the time that the cycle is ending of disappointments. Anybody that's let you down, anybody that stabbed you in the back, any situation you've been let down on, any environment, any person that's let you down, it's time. This cycle's ending now. So there's a new beginning here. So this is about moving towards, remember we said here, to the sea, moving on towards calmer waters for me. That's what it feels like for me. Now what we can do here is the way we can do this, there's obviously been a Tower moment here. Now we're putting the Tower moment behind us now. Tower moments are when foundations crumble and we need to build new solid foundations. So we need new starts. Anything that's built now is going to be more solid for you, and it's what you deserve to have in life. So Spirit's saying this Tower moment needed to happen. It was meant to happen to bring in better things for you, to move you on, to open yourself up to new opportunities. Okay? And what they've done here is you've gained a lot of knowledge from this. So he hangs from the tree of knowledge. It could be like you've been stuck for a while. You could be stuck in this cycle. You feel you've been disappointed. We've got the 5 of Cups here, which is feeling let down. Seeing the regrets in the past. We don't want to be dwelling on this energy here. We want to be looking at the cups that are still full, looking at the blessings we still have here. But this here, he's crying over spilt milk. 5 is change, so we need to move on from this energy now. It's time. We do understand that if there has been a Tower moment, there could be a grief period. We understand that as human beings, that's what happens. Okay? But what we need to focus on here is we need to focus on all the knowledge that we've gained through the experiences we've been through. Now, this can help when you look at it from a different perspective, right? So looking at situations as negative and regretful is not helpful if we want to put an end to a cycle. We want to be in a more positive place. We want to be able to recognise our everyday blessings. So looking at all this from a different perspective can help us move on. It's time to put the past behind us now, and it's time to look at what we're going to create. Now, when I say the past behind us, it could be a situation that happened yesterday. It could be a situation that happened 5 years ago, 10 years ago, right? There could have been a conflicting situation yesterday. You could have had an argument with someone or been let down by someone. It's different degrees of this for everybody. Okay, it'll be different for everybody. But what Spirit's saying here is we don't want to be dwelling on any of that. And we want to be looking at what we've learned here, because it could be a situation as well, because there's patience attached to this. It can feel like we're stuck in a situation that needed to end. And the end is here now. And if you haven't ended it, or it isn't ending, Spirit's going to end it. It's going to crumble, and there's better things ahead. After the Tower moment, always comes the Star card. So there's better times ahead. If you want to know why this was meant to happen, it's because you deserve better. There's better things out there for you. And it's time to go out there and experience other things and go with the flow of life rather than fighting against the tide. Okay, now this can happen. A judgment can go in your favour. Now, it could have been Spirit making a judgment. It's the perfect time now for you to rise above the ashes here. You've got the rite of passage. Spirit's trying to help you with this message today. And it's like a phoenix rising from the ashes. And this cycle is done. It's over. And there's greater things ahead. And what Spirit's saying is you've got the strength now to move on. It's the perfect time to put things behind you, get strong again, use the knowledge you've gained, look at the whole perspective and understand that there's better things out there for you. Okay? Now, this can be you making this judgment to bring in a Tower moment. This can be the universe, because these are major arcana cards, has made the judgment for you to bring in this Tower moment. But the whole point of this Tower moment is to put all past disappointments behind you and to create greater stability for you. Now, if you've got a judgment to make, it could be that there's good news came in, or some news has come in that's changing you to help build up this new foundation. Now, this can be emails, it can be texts, this could be somebody losing their job or a relationship ending, and there's been conflict, and now there's romantic messages coming in from someone else, or there's job opportunities coming through, emails, or something you're passionate about is starting up, you've got news on. This could be a move of state, a move of house, a move of country. It could be going on a holiday, a break. It's movement, but it's creative movement. It's something that's going to move you away from the past energies that were unstable. It's going to move you on from feeling upset and feeling regret. And it's definitely going to put behind you all the past disappointments. So this is news coming in. It could be a judgment in your favour that's being made. Like I say, something that's working in your favour now, because it's your time. It's your time to put things behind you that don't serve you well, that haven't served you well. And when we do that, we come into this beautiful Empress energy. And this is what Spirit wants for you. Now, Empress energy is renewal and rejuvenation. It could be the birth of a child. You know, it could be getting pregnant after not being able to be pregnant. All these sorts of things, but she's in a beautiful, attractive place here, and this is what Spirit wanted. So that's why these Tower moments happen. It's so that you can move on to better things. And when you start going with the flow of life, you start to build up this type of Empress energy instead of fighting against the flow, and you go with the flow and accept things and say, right, you know, I've learned lessons here. There's a lot of knowledge I've gained from these things, and I'm ready now to use that to build something new for myself. I've gained a lot out of this situation. Now, when we do that, we start to build. We start to see her blessings. So this guy here isn't looking at these cups. He's looking at these ones. Okay? And he's starting to look at what he can build here. Now, this can be within your finances. It could be within your relationships. It could be you've lost a job, like I say, and now you can start to rebuild things because there's a job opportunity came in. It'll be different for everyone. It can be the sale of a house because you've been having to hold off and, you know, you're needing the money out of that. Anything like that. It could be a long-awaited wage rise, a long-awaited, you know, more stability coming into your relationships. It's about you being in a greater place. And this is about recognising where we're going to put our energies now to build and prosper. Now, there's patience needed with this as well. Okay, there's patience needed when we were having to learn this, and there's going to be patience needed here. But the beauty of this is, if we're in this beautiful Empress energy, we can recognise our blessings, we can recognise the areas in our life where we need to put in our energies into to start to rebuild or build on what we've already got. So it's a beautiful rebuilding energy here. So we'll just clarify the 8 of Wands, because it'd be nice to see if we can tell us a wee bit more about the news that's coming in. Oops, a daisy, they're jumping everywhere. Oh yeah, going to make you very happy. Aha. Okay, right. So what's happened here is there could have been a bittersweet victory. So what we've happened is we've maybe had to walk away from something and cut our losses and say, right, you know, this could be having to rebuild, but mentally understanding that we need to leave certain things behind. Things haven't gone as to planned, or we've not got something out of something that we'd hoped we were going to gain, and we've had to cut our losses here. So a bittersweet victory here. So it might be that, you know, you might feel upset, obviously going to feel upset about this. You've still got things that you can build on though, and that's what it's about. It's about recognising that here. This news or this opportunity is going to bring you great success. Now, this could be a new relationship that's coming in after a troubled time. It could be, like I say, romantic messages. So you could have a new relationship on the horizon when you've had to walk away from past relationships, but we're not dwelling in the past. Okay, we're not dwelling in past stuff. This is about putting all that behind us and making good decisions for ourselves now, because this could be a wonderful relationship that could bring a lot of sunshine into your life. Now, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. This could be you making the choice that I'm going to cut my losses. I'm going to take the good news. I'm going to start to think positively, and I'm going to start to move towards positive things in my life and happiness. So it's beautiful. It's a beautiful reading. I say that about every reading because I'm very positive on this channel. This channel's about uplifting. Spirit gives me messages that I feel uplift people, and that's the main thing. We want to come away from here feeling better than we did when we arrived. So can I please have a fairy spirit card message? Hope. Oh my goodness me. That's exactly the star card. What comes out, beg your pardon, what comes out after a tower moment? Hope. This is what this is all about, new hope. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. And that's about your bittersweet victories. Seeing our positive blessings rather than dwelling in the past. There's always hope there, Capricorn. So I hope this helps. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.